Well, all eyes are on Norfolk Superior Court in Dedham as we await a verdict in the Karen Reed murder trial. Deliberations are now in the fourth day, and as we all wonder when, if at all, a decision will be reached. Good morning, everyone. I'm JC Monahan. When a verdict is reached, we will, of course, bring it to you live right here on NBC 10 Boston. For now, let's bring in Alicia Palumbo. She's live in Dedham, standing by the courthouse. Alicia, good morning.
Good morning, JC. There's definitely that feeling of anxiety and anticipation here outside court this morning as the prosecution and defense await a verdict.
Alan, how are you feeling this morning?
Great.
Karen Reed and her attorney, Alan Jackson, not saying much as they stepped out of the courtroom Friday morning shortly after the jurors in her second-degree murder trial began their fourth day of deliberations. While many legal analysts thought we'd have a verdict by now, others say it's not surprising the jury is going into its fourth day of deliberations after more than 70 witnesses and 9 weeks of testimony. These jurors have a lot of evidence to sift through to reach a verdict. Looking at other high-profile cases here in Massachusetts, they've varied in length of deliberations. For example, in the Aaron Hernandez trials, he was found guilty of killing Odin Lloyd after about 36 hours of deliberations. But he was found not guilty of killing Safiro Furtado and Daniel De Abreu in roughly the same amount of time. Emmanuel Lopes was found guilty of killing a police officer and a bystander after a week of deliberations, and that happened after his first trial ended with a hung jury. And Adam Montgomery, who was convicted of killing his daughter Harmony, was found guilty in just 8 hours. Criminal defense attorney Peter Ellikin says while the public has been able to talk about and weigh the evidence all along, the jury had to wait until they got the case on Tuesday, and that means weighing competing evidence all at once.
There wasn't anything really that conclusive. It's not like some trials where they have the smoking gun and they have the aha moment and you kind of know exactly what went on. This one, for every expert forensic witness, there was another expert forensic witness arguing the other side. That could just leave the jury throwing up their hands and saying, we really don't know conclusively either way.
Deliberations resumed shortly after 9 o'clock this morning. We're live outside of Norfolk Superior Court. Alicia Palumbo, NBC 10 Boston.